anybody in yet. So. Brother, you mad late. Let's see somebody in the chat. Shout out to you. That means you're an OG. You've been here for a minute. But you mad late. It's been like 2 years. You're bugging. Anywho, what's going on, guys? What's up? Let me I forgot to put this on the gram. How you all doing? Hope you're doing swell. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing just fine. Oh, hell nah. What's on this filter? Oh, that was glasses up there. Yeah, it is. Why are the glasses up there? Why would they do that? What? My bad. I gotta make a quick little boomerang. Not great. Anywho, what's going on, guys? Hope you all are doing well. Like I said, it's good to see you all again. Speak to you all again. Miss you guys so much. I know I'll be slacking and lacking. Y'all not gonna judge me. We here. We all family. We here. one family, one strong together. It ain't nobody gonna judge me. Okay, we up in this joint. The Honest Room. What's up, Tyrone? You better call Tyrone. Call him. Tyrone, I would love to see you on that Bobby Hemmett page. They have reached out to me to do a live. They wanted to do like they wanted me to talk about his impact on me and stuff like that. And I was going to do it at first, and then I declined afterwards. So I was like, I feel like I'm not that like I ain't, I haven't been on him. I didn't feel comfortable enough to do an interview about him, basically. But I was like, who would be perfect? Tyrone. That's what they need to get up on there, because he be talking about that man all the time. Like a lot of his content. I think did I get hip to him from you? I might have, either you or Tariq, I'm not sure. But I know I've definitely seen a lot of his content through you. So I'm like, it would be perfect to go up there and talk about. You know what I'm saying? You should probably reach out to them and try to set that up. It would be kind of cool. No kizzy. It'd be good to see you up there, bro. No cap, broski. You should try to get up in there. My bad. Hold up. I'm just trying to put this on the gram live right now. Yeah, you should definitely try to get up there. It'd be interesting to see. What's going on, guys? Iron Will, how you doing? Late night, 11 o'clock. It's a Wednesday. Hump day. Why not? You hear me? Yes, finally I caught her live again. Yeah, Tyrone, I ain't seen you in my last couple lives. We've been at. What up, family? B1, A1, day one all day, baby. What's good with you, Zeze? Looking beautiful as always. Thank you. Got on the merch. I did not know my daggone merch website was down. If y'all was checking it out, it's back. It's back up again. I did not know it was down because I had my old card on there. I had my new card on there, so they was trying to charge me, and it wouldn't charge me, so they spent my account. It was crazy. It was only $10. Man, I really going to spend my time on $10. Y'all think I got like that? They're gonna send me an email. I don't think they did, but I see it. Whatever. It's back up. Just I'm in here. What's up, K Smith? Hit the like. 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 You already know what to do. Let me tweet this out right quick, too. Real quick, right quick. Nothing crazy. Y'all make sure y'all share the stream. Put it on the gram. Put it on Twitter. Put it on your mama page. Put it on wherever. Okay? Like it up, too. Make sure y'all put the hit the like button. Hit the like button. We got a couple things to talk about. And I'm going to start off the live with some great news, too, actually. Like that Tupac pick. I like Tupac pick. This is I actually changed my room around a little bit from the last time y'all went live. I changed it around, so I was facing that way. I had my desk facing that way, so I was facing that way, but y'all can see the back. So I had a Tupac picture right here in the back, but y'all couldn't really see it like that. It was already up. So that's still in the same place, that little picture I had right there. But I just moved the picture from right there to behind me. So got some FBA energy in the back. You feel me? But yeah, and then I'm over here on the right, even though you can't really see me like that, but whatever. Still, I still want to get something else. I feel like it's a little too dull, so I'm gonna try to get something else to go back there. I'm hot as hell too. It's rich. I'm my side, so Lord, hopefully I don't start sweating on this line. Time for that. I gotta get in the shower anyways, but still, I agree. What a case, Smith. What's up, King Leezy? Terrain. Oh, Torian. You probably call you Terrain Rain, but it's Torian. I think it's because Terrain sound like I mean, it just looked like it'll probably go together Rain. But it's actually Torian. I seen Afro Elise say your name. People like Torian. I was like, oh, is it Torian or Terrain? I thought it was Terrain. My bad, Terrain. How you doing? King Lizzie. Z, I instantly thought of you when I shared that TikTok video with you. Did I see that? I know what you're talking about. I'm wait, did you? Oh, for real? Because me and him went live a couple weeks. Are you for real? I'm weak. I gotta go watch. I did not see it. I gotta go watch that. I did not know he was up there. Send it to me on Instagram, King Lee. I'm gonna watch it. I see the thumbnail. It's me in the mirror. That's actually like a picture from like last year. I just thought it was cute. I had it in my phone. I saved it in my phone recently, I think again, but I was like, shoot, let me make this the thumbnail. It's a cute little picture of us. Amir's not gonna be up here. Sorry to disappoint. That's what you thought. False advertising. I'm sorry. I'm already ready to go off. Go for Dallas in May. I'm already to go for Dallas. I'm not gonna say I might go. I'm not gonna put that out there because I had no plans to go. I still don't have plans to go, but somebody just kind of offered me tickets to go, low key, not really, kind of. So I'm like, damn, is that kind of divine? If he give me tickets to go, and all I gotta do is pay for a plane ticket out there and like to stay out there. That's kind of cool. But I don't know. I really didn't have plans to go, so I don't know. Because May, oh yeah, it depends on what time in May too. Because we're supposed to be going out the country for my sister's birthday too, so it kind of depends. We'll see. I'm not going to say that I might go yet, but we'll see. We'll see how the wind blows, how that aligns. What's good, chap? What's good, chap? What's good, Marcus Moore? Has a funhouse mirror effect. I'm seeing double, boy. All eyes on you. Now we gotta start the live with some good news. What up, mods? It's Maryland, Maryland. It just started. It's not even warming up now. It's starting to literally today. I think it was 60 degrees today, but it was just 40 degrees yesterday, 50 degrees yesterday, 40 degrees a couple days before that. So it ain't really warm out here, but love it. Set up fire. I'm trying to get me some new background setups too. Oh, for real? You like the setup? Do we got a couple books in the background? Got some FBA energy right here. Minister right here. A couple magazines. Howard. Yeah, see that? Howard right there. Magazine. Black on. Is this a black on magazine? I don't think it's black on, but it got black people on it, so we're gonna go with it. I actually got some black on magazines right here though, so whatever. We're gonna go with it. It is what it is. Double my twins, double my chances to win. I'm waiting. So yeah, we're gonna start off the live with some good news. Z getting flew out. Boy, it's not even like that. It's not even like that. The brother just can't go. He was like, yeah, if I can't go, then you can have my tickets. I'm like, man, if you can't go, let me know. So yeah, he's not gonna even be there. But he was like, yeah, if I don't go, you can have my tickets. So I'm like, I might take those. I wouldn't even plan on going. But if you won't give me the tickets, I might. Whatever. We're gonna see. Like I said, because I might be out of the country too. So we're gonna see. But anyways, great news. We gotta start off the channel right with some great energy. So yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody has seen it by now. I can't play the video on here, unfortunately, because I don't want to get demonetized. Oh, Jesus, I should have reacted to it on Patreon or something, but it's not that deep. I'm not gonna react to it. But yeah, 6ix9ine rat punk ass finally got caught up. Blessed be the Lord. A win is a win. He finally got caught up. Finally got his ass whooped. I love to see it. Love to see it. His anti-black rat ass. Let me say that. Finally got his ass whooped. It's a blessing. I'm just gonna say that. It's a blessing on a lesson. So good to see. So good to just to see him on the floor, to see the blood gushing. It was just like it warmed my heart. Like finally, somebody got this thing. It's just finally. Oh Lord, it was a blessing. I think I could show y'all the clip afterwards. That's probably not that bad. Let me see. I could probably show y'all the clip afterwards. Somebody's like, bro, I'm a fan, bro. Oh, why the hell he even still got a fan? That's embarrassing. Oh Lord, I don't know who posted that, but nigga, that's embarrassing. You should not say I'm a fan. You was a fan. You should just keep that on the low. You should be like, bro, I seen what happened. That was crazy. But keep the fact that you're a fan on the low, because that's embarrassing. You should not have no fans. That's just outrageous and everything between. Especially if you're black. I don't think the dude that was recording was black though, but yeah, so he was rushed to the hospital after a brutal beatdown at a gym in Florida. He was in Florida water. And yeah, this was him after. I hope I can show this. It's graphic. Should I show it? Yeah, we're only 10 minutes into the stream. They might be demonetizing my ass. Maybe that. Maybe that's a bad idea. I'll change my mind. I'm not gonna show it because you gonna see blood and shit. I'm loud up. Y'all not about to give me this amount of time. But it's not that deep. I see y'all the link in the chat. I'm gonna see y'all the link. How about that? We'll see y'all. I see y'all the link in the chat to the after video. I got the other video too. It's on Twitter. But you can just look on Twitter and see that. It's not deep. I wanted him, but this will do. Yeah, this will do. You know, what is a win? I'm not going to trip because he really deserved a lot worse. He has no sympathy for me. It was still heartwarming. It was still a bit of joy that I got from seeing that. But it definitely should have been a lot worse. He should have been up out of here. You feel me? So I ain't going to get to it. We ain't going to get these my time. But I'm just saying, you know, it definitely should have been a lot worse. I'm not going to hold you. But just that, it did do something for me. It scratched a little bit of that itch that was like, okay, thank God, got his anti-black right ass. It's a blessing. So yeah, that's a blessing. But also, I gotta address this too because Negroes up here, y'all kill me. God, hold up. Let me show some of these damn comments. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Where's it at? Is it one of these slides? Let me just see something right quick. Jesus Christ. How much y'all follow us? Some Negroes, hold on, this ain't even really what I'm talking about, but some people just always got it. Lord, y'all just want to sound intellectual or be right or want to go against the grain. Like, golly, the people that's happy about what happened to 6ix9ine just goes to show how much y'all, some followers, like, really ask yourself, what did bruh ever do to you personally that got you so happy to see a mother effer kick a man while they down? That was a move, honestly. Boy, if you don't shut you, you got the nerve to have the minister as your damn Abby. I didn't even notice that. You got the nerve to have the minister as your Abby. You talking this cowardly nonsense, right? If you don't get your, oh Lord, some of y'all kill me. Some of y'all really kill me trying to sound smart. Because if you don't get the hell out, it's off principle. It's off principle. He didn't have to do nothing to me directly or specifically or personally. It's off principle. We got this non-black ass racist running around talking about nigga, something, nigga, coming up off of black people, coming up off directly off a black gang, then turn around and deed these Negroes the worst. Are we being? It's the principle. He should have been got his ass whooped. He should have been up out of here. Let's just be real. What are we talking? That's not even what I'm mad about though. Hold up. This really what the comments said. Let me see. Where the comments at? What the comments said? Because y'all kill me. Y'all really kill me. Some of y'all really kill me. Where's it at? Can I find one of them? Because it was a rack of them. It was a rack of them up here and on Twitter. A lot of y'all was saying it's like one person said it, and everybody started saying it. There we go. Man, Zimmerman need to get it. But so did he. Okay, hold on. I guess George Zimmerman doesn't go to the gym. If y'all don't, the amount of people I keep saying, oh, but y'all didn't do nothing to George Zimmerman. Do y'all even, first of all, it wasn't even a black man that did this. First of all, it wasn't even a black man that did this. It wasn't even an FBA that did this. Numero uno. It was a goddamn Puerto Rican. It was a damn Latino that did this. Anyway, numero uno. A Latino is not in charge of getting back at Zimmerman. Let's just be real. That's on us. But y'all always want to find a way to put it back on black people. God, y'all always got to find a way to put it back on black people or black men specifically. Oh, y'all gonna do this to 6ix9ine, but Zimmerman's still walking around free? Yes. Because Zimmerman's ass is probably protected by a bunch of fucking white supremacists. This punk ass nigga that just got caught slipping at the gym, his security's probably outside waiting for him and they got his ass. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? A win is a win, nigga. Oh, a win is a win. Why are you bringing up George Zimmerman? Can we just get a little bit of a laughs, a claps? For this rat that should have been, this anti-black rat that should have been, got what he got. We gotta bring in Zimmerman. Come on. And half you Negroes in the comments wouldn't do shit if you seen Zimmerman. Stop playing. You want to turn around and blame black men, blame black people for this, but you know damn well your ass wouldn't have done shit. if you had a gun, no witnesses, and Zimmerman were right in front of you, your ass still would have probably found a way to be like, well, you know what? I'm gonna leave it up to Jesus. You know what? I'm gonna just let karma handle him. I'm gonna let the Lord handle him. I'm gonna let the universe get back to him. Get the hell out of here. Man, a win is a win. I'm not doing this with y'all. The amount of need, it's like one person, it was just a ripple effect. Everybody, oh, Zimmerman in Florida. What about Florida? What about Zimmerman? What about y'all kill me. A win is a win, man. Y'all really kill me. Y'all really kill me sometimes. Y'all really kill me sometimes because you're bugging the fuck out. You think we're not supposed to think we're not supposed to get an ounce of entertainment off this. You're bugging. But we're not supposed to get an ounce of joy out of that. You're bugging. He should have been got what he got. He's bugging. You're bugging. I'm not about to do this with y'all. I'm not about to do this with y'all. We're not about to do this. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. That's crazy. That is outrageous. You're bugging. Like you're bugging. This no. Shout out to that man though. Apparently he did like 8 years of prison. He got out. He did like 8 years of prison. He got out, I think like 2 years ago. Here it go right here. Man who recorded himself. The man who recorded himself beating up 6ix9ine at the gym was just released from prison. I'm already hot. It's because I got two lights on me too. I got this light on me and this light. Because I don't like just this light. It's like I feel like it's not balanced, a little too shadowy over here, but whatever. The man who recorded himself beating up 6ix9ine at the gym was just released from prison 2 years ago. Yeah, bruh, come on. I think his name was like, Bullet Guzman. Dude is a whole Hispanic, man. If y'all, bro, I'm not playing with y'all. People was like, oh, it's stupid. He dumb. He just got out of jail. 6ix9ine gonna send him back to jail. He just gonna snitch. He snitched on himself. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Why is you? That's a grown ass man. If he did 8 years and he ain't scared of recording this shit and put it online, I'm sure he's aware of the repercussions. Nigga did 8 years. That ain't got nothing to do with you. All right. Let that man be. He wanted to do that. Look, all we gotta do is sit back and be like, hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Look, the people that's gonna look out, they gonna look out for him. He gonna be all right. All right. That was his decision. But that man, for you to get up here, it's some of y'all, it's just come on. You got me questioning your own integrity, your own goddamn morals. It's like, come on, bro. You really trying to stick up for this goddamn anti-black, suspected white supremacist rat like this? We really gonna do this? I'm not. Lord Jesus, I'm not doing this with y'all, man. A win is a win. That's how we're gonna end that. A win is a damn win. He should have got, and that was a sort of kind of win because he should have got a lot worse than that. Let's just be real. I'm not doing this with y'all. It's how fucking outrageous. Egregious and everything between. It's outrageous, egregious, everything between. And I just wanted to add this on too because somebody sent this to me, and I know my last live? Yeah, my last. What was my last live? Was my last live or the one before that? Where I talked about the one before that, where I talked about Chris Rock's corny ass stand up. Somebody sent me this clip of Piers Morgan talking to Michael Jackson demonetized. Immediately demonetized. It's outrageous. Oh Lord. He earned his strike. Hey, look, come on, man. It is what it is. Listen, vengeance is mine, and that's it. Nothing else. Yeah. Like, y'all really tried it. I'm not doing this job. But yeah, I just want to add this on because somebody sent this to me. And I think it just double downs on the point of how corny that was of Chris Rock to include Michael Jackson inside they stand up. Like, bro, don't be speaking on that BA ass like that. This is number one. Don't be talking down ass. Everybody just want to use us. It's egregious. All right, but this kind of double downs on the fact of why he shouldn't have. Do I have my plugged up? No, I do not. Gotta get an echo. We don't need those problems.
The comic business back in 2001 or 2, I think it was. Let's listen to this.
We could easily go into Universal and buy. We would own Jaws, E.T., Close Encounters, all the classics from Universal. Own all of that stuff. That will allow us to do a channel. Part of the Marvel channel can be not only the Marvel characters, but Marvel films, like the catalog. We could do anything we want, from restaurants to retail, theme parks.
Now, you actually got the financing in place, I believe, for this deal. Then came the scandal.
So, yeah.
Court cases. and it all got put on the back burner. Disney ended up buying Marvel and doing exactly what Michael had predicted and making a fortune at it. Tell me about this.
So yeah, as he just stated, coincidentally, after he was in the works of about to buy Marvel or Universal Studios, yeah, all of a sudden he get a bunch of allegations on him. All of a sudden he got niggas talking about he pedo. Now he's talking about he getting all these allegations and accusations on him. Coincidentally, okay, just like I was so coincidental that all these allegations just start popping up soon as Bill Cosby was bought by NBC. All these allegations start, everything just like everything. I'm just saying, 10-4 about it. 10-4 about it. See, this is why I don't appreciate the disrespect. This is why I don't appreciate it. This is why that was so unfunny of Chris Rock to do some corny mess like that. Because, brother, you cannot sit here and even compare this brother to any of these, any of these people, anybody else that has been put in these same predicaments, especially white people. They've been put in similar predicaments because this brother, like, look at the actions that led up to that. And honestly, for other black men as well, look at what was leading up to that right before it happened. It's not, these ain't coincidences, baby. This is not, we're dealing with a system of white supremacy, and these people think 5, 10, 50 steps ahead, man. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. So please, best believe, bro. I mean, come on, let's stop with the disrespect. Let's stop with the disrespect. Let's stop with the disrespect. Come on, especially because the brother has passed. Let's let it go. Can we let that go at some point, please? It's corny. It's not right. It's disrespectful. It's just not okay. Let's just let that go. All right, that's all I'm saying. It's just not okay. It's not okay. Shout out to the person who sent me that. That's just out. I mean, but it's outrageous, man. It's really outrageous. Come on, we can do better than that. We can do better than that. All right, let's let that go. Let's let that go. Let's let that go. All right, let's let that go. That brother is innocent. All right, let's let that go. Okay. But yeah, let's get into some more a bit heavier things, because some egregious things, to say the least, horrific things has happened within the last couple of days as well. Super corny. It's outrageous, bridge everything between. But I know y'all heard about the brother Rasheen Carter. Okay. Do I have an article? I have this article, and do I have what happened? Let me see. So yeah, let's see. Let me pull up this. Who is this about? This is about a root. Do I want to read this? Let's see. All right, let's give it a shot and see what they talking about. Let's see. So the root. So let's see. So new piece of evidence makes Rasheen Carter case even spookier. So let's see. The family of Rasheen Carter, a 25-year-old who was allegedly murdered in the woods of Mississippi, have started trying to unlock the mystery of his horrifying death. The family told Insider he was last seen on video running for his life. This is a screenshot of the video. I think it was deer cam footage or like honey cam footage, something like that. But yeah, this is like this is like a screenshot from it. I believe. Running for his life through the sheriff's office. Though the sheriff's office debunked their claim, I don't know if debunked is the right word to use, but they denied their claim. Carter went missing on October 20, 2022, just after sending a text message to his mother Tiffany, saying a truckload of white men were chasing him. His mother recalled the text saying, "Me and the owner of this company are not seeing eye to eye. If anything happens to me, he is responsible for it. He got these guys wanting to kill me." She also said her son was working at a welding facility in order to make enough money to reopen his seafood restaurant following its closure during the pandemic. However, she said for some reason he fled from his current work and feared for his life. One more month later, his remains, a severed head, vertebrae, and spinal cord were found scattered in the woods. Just egregious. The medical examiner's office couldn't even determine the cause of Carter's death because his remains were already decomposing, per CBS 42. Though the Smith County Sheriff's Department previously killed the notion of foul play being a factor, which is just outrageous. How do you just kill that notion of foul play when somebody sends a cryptic message like that. How do you even just knock that off the table when you have a text message clearly saying that somebody's chasing him, and if I die, these people are too? How do you just knock that? Like, that don't even make sense, and they go missing without any warning, without any response. That doesn't even, I mean, come on. I said my thoughts in a second, but I mean, actually, no. It kind of gives me, let me be careful my words, kind of gives me in cahoots, kind of gives me cover up, kind of gives me, that might be their cousin or something, or they might have had something to do with that, but we're going to see. But it's just real odd. Kind of gives me on code. It's just real odd that y'all would just throw that out. Like, that's not a possibility after the mother showing you a cryptic message like that. I mean, that's just crazy. That's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. Let's see. Previously killed the notion of being a factor in the incident. Even the theory Carter was being chased. Even the theory of him being chased. After he literally says, I'm being chased. You just, wow. Okay. I mean, it's given on code, is all I'm saying. One cryptic photo convinces the family that malice was involved. So yeah, I think that's a screenshot of it right there. But the mother of the 25-year-old man whose remains were found a month after he disappeared told Insider on Wednesday that the wildlife camera image of her son shows that something was wrong and that he was running for his life. You can see there are bruises on him. Carter's mother, Tiffany Carter, told the Insider on October 2nd, 2022. I can't really tell. I think these might look like bruises. I can't tell all the way. It's a little blurry or like not that clear. I'm not sure, but maybe in this area here, I'm not sure. But it is weird. He's in the wilderness with a shirt off. Why does he have a shirt off? He only has pants on. I mean, what's happening here? Where's he on his way to in the woods? By himself. What's happening? So that just looks a little odd, regardless. But let me see. When I see that picture, I know my son was somewhere struggling, somewhere running for his life. Investigators provided the image to Rasheem's family for verification about a week before his remains were found on November 2nd, 2022, just south of Taylorsville, Mississippi, in a wooded area about 300 yards away from where he was seen in the photo, according to Tiffany and the police. Rasheem's cousin, Tarsha Clark, told Insider she believes Rasheem was hiding at the time the images was captured. Maybe. And sadly, that could have been one of the ways he could have been caught, for all we know, to be honest. Depending on who owned those wildlife cameras, who had access to see them, should I say. But yeah, he could have been, actually. That's egregious. The more we learn about this case, the stranger it gets, and the animal attack theories from the sheriff's office don't seem as convincing. So they try to say it was a damn... These white supremacists be so cold, man. It's egregious. It's really outrageous, egregious, everything in between. They try to say it was a damn animal attack. After this brother then said, these white men is chasing me. And if I die, it's these people fault. And y'all assume, y'all take off the fact that it could have been any malintent. It could have been, murder involved. It could have been, he could have been being chased. And say, yeah, it's probably just an animal attack. Yeah, something ain't right, man. Something definitely ain't right with that. I don't know what's going on with that. Well, actually, I do know. It sounds like some white supremacists. It sounds like some typical white supremacist behavior going on with that. But yeah, definitely seemed like some foul play going on. That's for sure. Definitely seemed like that damn sheriff's office need to be investigated, because that is egregiot. I mean, it just don't sound right. It don't sound right. A damn animal attack. That's just, come on now. Come on now. I'm not feeling it. That's egregious. Shout out to that brother. I mean, to RIP to that brother, but shout out to his family. Condolences to his family, because that's an egregious way to find out your son has died. I mean, they couldn't even identify the brother's body because his body parts were so decomposed, or not identify, but they couldn't even identify how he was killed, because his body parts were already decomposed so much, and they only had a skull, a vertebrae, and a skull, vertebrae, and the spinal cord. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, man, it's out. It's really outrageous. Yeah, yeah. That's egregious, man. That's literally horrific. Like that's terrible. I could imagine what that brother went through. To be honest, you talking about in Mississippi, out of all places, in the deep south of Mississippi. Well, I mean, them crackers is wicked out there, is all I'm saying. They are wicked out there, is all I'm saying. So, I mean, I can't put it past them. They will do some wild shit like that, man. We don't know. They are taking back to the old days. We don't know what type of shit they could have did to that brother before he died. Like, honestly. So, especially depending on why they did it. You know what I'm saying? What exactly what it was. He said that they wasn't getting along, but depending on what exactly it was they got into it about, man, it could have been real heinous. It already sounded real heinous, the fact that they found his fucking body parts in different parts. I mean, in pieces like that. Yeah, so I can imagine, man. It's egregious. Why he ran in the woods of all places? Why didn't he stay around businesses, restaurants, and inside of other people? Yeah, but I don't know, because you're talking about Mississippi, but we talk about Mississippi, so I don't know how rural it is. It kind of depends. You know, he said he was at a welding factory. We don't know if that's out the way. I would imagine a welding factory isn't in a city part of the area, even if there is a city part of the town that they're in, even if there's a more, you know, people where it's it's places where people populate more. I wouldn't imagine a welding factory is right by that. You know what I'm saying? It's not, I wouldn't imagine a welding factory is right by Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't imagine. I would imagine you got to go down a few miles out the way, by maybe some woods or some open land where that's at. You know what I'm saying? So that might have been just how he thought he could get away. Maybe that going to the town was further. He thought he could just lose them in the woods rather than going towards a town. You know what I'm saying? Which may have been 5, 6, 7, however miles down the road. Maybe he was going through the woods to the town, trying to go towards the town for all we know. We don't know. But I mean, that is Mississippi. So it is, I mean, it's a high chance that it's very rural, is all I'm saying. It's a very high chance it was very rural out there. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, going to the woods, that is an egregious, you know, it's egregious, you know? That's egregious. Demonic, very. I think the police are involved. Yeah, because the way they responded, it sounds like there could be some involvement, like real live. It sounds like there could be some inside help, to be honest. It could have even been them. We don't know. It's all alleged. You know what I'm saying? It's all speculation, let me say. But it definitely sounds a little off. Just the fact that y'all have that much, like, how do you get that's such a on-the-nose message that somebody's chasing me, and if I die, so-and-so killed. Like, that should give you direct, like, you should be investigating the people he's talking about, it, like, immediately. Like, there shouldn't even be a question about it. What are we talking about? So, yeah, seems a little off. Seems a little on code, to say the least. Yeah, I don't trust it. I don't trust that at all. I seen a separate video of him running at night. You seen a separate video of him running at night? Egregious. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that unfolds. But, you know, shout out to his family. Egregious. Hopefully they stand 10 toes on that and fight for that brother, fight for some justice for that brother, because that's outrageous. That is outrageous. A group of men, anything could happen to that man. Sadly but surely. Like, seriously, anything could happen to that man. Let me see. You know what else too? Actually, I just seen. Let me see something right quick, because I had just seen. Let's see something real quick. Is there any updates on Shanquella Robinson? I actually seen. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons. I seen her post something about Shanquella Robinson. I don't know. I don't think anybody from that case has been arrested yet, though. Let me just see something right quick. Let me I just looked up. I just pulled up the first article I seen. Attorneys for Shanquella Robinson's family continue to seek justice for her killing. Shanquella Robinson was 25-year-old graduate of Winston-Salem University. Nearly a month later, a video surfaced showing Robinson being beaten by one of her traveling companions, which reportedly caused the injuries that led to her passing. An autopsy listed a spinal cord injury, luxation, as the cause of her death. Since then, attorney Sue Ann Robinson, no relation, has been working with Benjamin Crump law firm representing Shanquella Robinson family to seek justice for her killing. Sue Ann Robinson spoke with WFAE's Marshall Terry about the case. We haven't gotten many new details since the Shanquella Robinson's death broke last year. You traveled to Mexico to gather information for this case. What did you find out? Going to Mexico and going to Mexican Red Cross, the police department, the attorney general office, the funeral home that prepared Shanquella Robinson's body to be sent back to the United States, and going to the villa. I learned a few things about the case, but most importantly, just that there really isn't a clear path to follow in a case like this where a loved one is murdered abroad. But I was able to obtain some documents from the Mexican authorities that they actually have advised they sent over as part of the extradition packet, which includes the autopsy, their crime scene findings. Okay. What kind of response have you gotten from the White House? Hold up. What did she say? So that they would understand that the legitimate case has been investigated by the Mexican authorities in order to kind of prompt them to intervene in the case. Let me see. She said they asked what kind of response have you got from the White House. Well, we started the White House. Oh yeah, and I actually seen a clip. I think that was from Pink Book Lessons. I think she showed a clip of a reporter asking that same lady. It was that same non-FBA lady who was up there talking though, representing the Biden administration. And they was asking her about it, but I think she gave like a bullshit response. But let me see. We will see that the White House press secretary gave her. I think that's what it was. She was the White House press secretary. Gave her condolences to last week and advised that any questions about the process should be directed to the State Department, who we sent the letter to. The purpose of the letter was to close the gap on administration's ability to say why we didn't know about the case that happened in Mexico. We don't know what to ask. What the ask is. So that's a step in the right direction. In the White House acknowledging the case. Is the White House acknowledging the case? Mexican authorities issued an arrest warrant for the suspect in the case. She's been identified as Dejanay Jackson. Where is Jackson now? And is the concern that she might flee the country to avoid extradition. I can say that Jackson is not in custody that we're aware of. I'm so, like, that is crazy. That's crazy. That guy is in custody. I ain't gonna hold you. Because that video was pretty damn obvious before he even came out. Like come on, but the autopsy was pretty obvious. She was swinging that girl from her head, and the girl was just sitting there. Like, she wasn't even fighting back. It was pretty damn obvious that had something, even if that was the direct cause, it had something to do with her passing. It was just, come on. There was some, even if not that, it was some foul play. If anybody should have been arrested, it definitely should have been her. But some of the friends too, to be honest, for sitting there watching that shit. come on. This is just, Lord. And a concern that every day that passes evidence, including witness memory, because witnesses are going to have to give statements, is dissipating. So the urgency and the concern and the reason why we're going to the president is because it's been 137 days or 138, and every day that passes, the evidence dissipates. I just said a word. Dissipates. Wow, I don't know what it's called. Including people who are suspected of being involved. Can you explain the extradition process? Extradition process would involve the foreign country sending their full investigative packet to the U.S. authorities, and then the Department of Justice and the State Department to approve. Yeah, so that's egregious, man. It sounds like nothing has came about since this has happened. That's really sad. That's outrageous. Y'all know I had a 10-foot bonnet on just a little bit for that case. I'm not gonna hold you. Got 10-foot bonnet on a little bit. Benjamin Crump on the two, so I still got 10-foot bonnet on. I'm not gonna hold you. Okay. But yeah, that's outrageous. Everything between nothing that's came about from this case. Nobody has even been arrested yet. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm sorry. That video was very telling. It was telling enough to say, to at least have them being held, you know what I'm saying, being detained, you know what I'm saying, to be honest. Like, I'm sorry, at least one or two of them, at least the girl. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know I ain't even full black people getting locked up, but that was just outrageous everything between. Come on. I'm just saying. That's crazy right there. Even if y'all not gonna hold her in Mexico, they should have been holding her here, because that was egregious. It was pretty damn obvious something that happened in that room, or with them girls, with them people that was in that room. It had something to do with her death. So that was egregious, man. Shout out to her family. Hope they something progresses with that case, because that is crazy. They didn't even want to help. Yeah. Maybe we can support. There's no links up here. I don't know if they doing Benjamin Crump is representing them. I don't know if they're doing if they're doing a protest or anything like that out there, and or like trying to get any type of community support out there in West of Salem. I follow a lot of people from North Carolina. Still, you know, I used to live there, so I haven't seen anybody post or anything like that about it. You know, I haven't seen anything about community support about what we can do with it. That's outrageous. If I see something, I'll let you know, but that's outrageous. That's really terrible. That's really terrible. But speaking of tenfold bonnet too, I seen this, and it's just one thing after another. It's really one thing after another. You know, I was just talking about in my live. I think this was the same live from the Chris Rock live, right? Or the one before that. But I was literally just talking about these trains that derailed. It was 2 trains, or they'll have it 2 or 3 times, I think, in Ohio, and I think like 2 other states. But these trains derailed or whatever and had all of these toxins spill out. Just so happened that all of these train derailments, all of them had different toxins or chemicals in them, okay, hazardous chemicals in them that ended up spilling out, okay, because of the train derailment. So now they're saying that it was a nuclear power plant in Minnesota that leaked 400,000 gallons of radioactive water. 400,000 gallons of radioactive water, okay? Let's see. Officials are monitoring the cleanup of a local nuclear plant in Minnesota after 400,000 gallons of leak of radioactive water. The leak was initially discovered in late November. However, the state officials did not notify the public until Thursday. According to the Xcel Energy, the utility company responsible for the leak, the spillage has been fully contained on site and has not been detected beyond the facility. Yeah, I got a 10-4 over that. Yeah, I don't trust that. I wouldn't trust that. 400,000 gallons of radioactive water that got into the ground. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that. The leak water apparently contains levels of what is that? Tritium. A byproduct of the product of electricity by nuclear power plants that emits low levels of radiation. The leak has been stopped and has not reached the Mississippi River. Yeah, that was my first thought. Like into the ground that connects to other water sources. 400,000 gallons of toxic chemicals, radioactive chemicals that got into the ground that connects to other streams of water. That does not sound like something I would just roll off the shoulder. Hell to the nine. The leak has been stopped and has not reached the Mississippi River or contaminated drinking water sources, so they say. The Minnesota Pollution Control Agency sent a statement on Thursday. There is no evidence at the time. No evidence at the time. You say how they do. You got to watch that wording. No evidence at the time to indicate a risk to any drinking water wells in the vicinity of the plant. Yeah. So they say. Allegedly. It's nothing found yet. I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust that. Hell to the nine. The Mississippi River, doesn't that actually go to a lot of different states? Like, doesn't that people get a lot of that water flows to like a lot of people get water from there. A lot of different areas outside of even that area, that the close by area near there gets water from that water source, if I'm not mistaken. So that don't sound. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that. I'm gonna say that. I would not trust that at the very least. Hell to the nine. 400,000 gallons. 400,000 gallons. That is a lot. And the fact that this just so happened a couple weeks after, just a couple weeks after those train derailments, all these chemicals just keep getting knocked over, huh? Just keep getting spilled over. Just bad. They just keep getting spilled over, huh? There's nothing going on. Not trying to contaminate no water, contaminate the air, contaminate the food, contaminate the air. There's nothing happening. It's all safe and good, huh? Ain't nothing going on. All right. Okay. I don't know. I got the 10-4 bottle. Is all I'm saying. I got the 10-4 bottle. It's outrageous. Everything's way. I'm not rocking with that. Whatsoever. Now, you already know I don't be rocking with Y'all already know I don't be rocking with the LGBT propaganda either. You know, especially that goes on kids. But I found this interesting. I've seen a lot of people actually posting about this. Where is this article at? Where's this article at? This is actually, did I have an article? I think I had an article about it, but I've seen a lot of people talking about this. Would love to see Z as a journalist. I'm weak. I am dead. Let me talk about this though right quick, because I seen a lot of people posting about this. Let me see it. So the Uganda government has now passed a bill making identifying LGBTQ punishable by death. Let's read. Uganda's parliament passed a law on Tuesday making it a crime to identify as LGBTQ, handing authorities board powers to target gay Ugandans who already face legal discrimination and mob violence. More than 30 African countries, including Uganda, already banned same-sex relations. The new law appears to be the first to outlaw merely identifying as a lesbian, gay, bisexual, LGBT. According to the right group Human Rights Watch. Supporters of the new law say it's needed to punish a broader array of LGBT activities, which they say threaten traditional values in the conservative and religious East African nation. In addition to same-sex intercourse, the law bans promoting and abetting homosexuality, as well as conspiracy to engage in homosexuality. Violations under the law draws severe penalties, including death for so-called aggravated homosexuality and life in prison for gay sex. Aggravated homosexuality involves gay sex with people under the age of 18, or with the perpetrator is HIV positive, among other categories, according to the law. So, you know, a lot of people are up here. You know, a lot of people are, you know, kind of have some criticism for them. Okay, a lot of people have some criticism. They're like, this is extreme. You know, how could they do this to, you know, I mean, how could they be so extreme with the death penalty? You know, people should have freedom of choice. And a bunch of Western ideas, shit like that. Okay, programming. Okay, but this is really nothing new. We all knew, or if you didn't know, you should have known that, you know, same-sex marriages, LGBT shit, that shit really don't fly in Africa. It don't really fly in a bunch of parts of Africa, to say the least. A lot of parts of Africa. After they, like they just said, 30 damn countries don't allow same-sex marriages. So it's a lot, all right, who are not in favor of the country of same-sex marriages or same-sex relations in their countries. Okay, respectfully, all right. A lot of them are religiously led, conservative, so that's understandable. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Now, I do think death, being punishable by death, you know, that's a little extreme, you know. But I'm not mad about the structure in which, like, they have included in here. What did they just say? What did they just say? Same-sex relations. The new law appears to be identified as which they threaten to the penalties. They said, okay, there we go. The law bans promoting and abetting homosexuality. So promoting. And when they say homosexuality, they're talking about anything outside of non-heterosexuality, if we're being honest. They're talking about anything outside of non-heterosexuality, if we're really being real. But if we're being honest, I'm all for the structure. I'm all for the structure of not promoting that, not promoting anti-sexual behavior. Okay, I am definitely applauding them for staying 10 toes, especially because the agenda has spread so much now outside of America. It's very heavy here in America, very heavy. The quote unquote gay agenda, the anti-sexual agenda, the depopulation agenda, however you want to goddamn call it. The agenda is very heavy here, you know. So the fact that they stand at 10 toes, and I think that's why somebody said no, it's not, you know, and I could say I think that's why some probably don't think it's that extreme, to be honest, because really, even if you do want to say it's extreme, it's an extreme reaction to an extreme reality. Okay? What they're trying to do is protect their people from being programmed probably any further from this really these white supremacist ideals of sexuality and marriage and dating, which is completely understandable, which is really completely the right thing to do. And trying to gatekeep their culture, trying to keep up, make sure they pass on their culture and morals and beliefs and values and ultimately their religion, trying to keep their people within their traditions. I completely understand that. I completely really agree with that standpoint of wanting to keep your people within y'all traditions, with wanting to keep you all's sacred beliefs intact. I am completely for that. And the fact that they felt the need to go that extreme, if you want to call it, if we want to go there, that death would be a penalty, or even life in prison would be a penalty for it. It kind of shows how much they're trying to combat. There is a lot, especially here in America. Now, you have a lot of Africans that come. I'm not sure about the percentage from Uganda specifically, or these 30 countries that actually that have similar laws that come here to America. But there are a lot of Africans that come here, go back. They come here, go back. You know, their parents might come here, have your child move back. The child moves back later on. You know, they do something similar. So a lot of the traditions and culture, a lot of the culture over here, that's not ours. I'm not putting it on NBA. That's not ours, but that is because it's the white American culture, white supremacist culture is really what it is programmed within them. They can bring some of that back to Africa. And that's not to say that these places aren't still dominated by white supremacy as well. But because they're still the majority in their countries, it's mainly them, they're able to uphold certain things within their society. And so when you have some of them that come here and go back and come here, and they're trading off some of their ideas here because they come here and become a little bit more liberal, or they think they got a little bit, they come here with more freedom. Not even think, they come here with more freedoms to do certain things, or more access to do things outside of their culture without penalties. And they go back and they make it seem like, you know, there's a better way of living, or there's an alternate way, and there's nothing wrong with that. And so we need to modernize some of our things over here. Now they're having to play this game of combating, you know, the teachings of not only the generations after them that go over there, but also what they bring back to the generations that stay here. The children that stay here and are influenced by them. So if they're doing this, it's probably because they're trying to stop something they already see coming. They're probably just trying to hold, what is it called? Bring the reins in, okay? Trying to bring it in a little bit as much as they can, before it gets to a point where there's no going back. Before it gets to a point where it's too many of the new generation that has succumbed to these modern Western ideas. White supremacist, really, ideas. Okay, let's just speak clearly. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I'm not up here like, you know, because there's some people who's, you know, we need to fight for human rights, you know, they should be able to live how they live. Well, first of all, that ain't our damn country, no way. So that ain't, you know, it ain't too much we can do about that. That ain't our fucking country. But besides that, I'm not really mad at that. Because I guarantee you that at least that they don't have, at least with stuff like that happening. I mean, at the very least with stuff like that happening, I bet you they won't have stuff like this on TV. I can almost guarantee you they won't have things like this. Wait a minute. Being shown to their children on the TV.
Because I'm non-binary, and Fred is the name that fits me best. And I also use they and them because calling me a she or a he doesn't feel right to me.
I'm sorry I used the wrong name and pronouns.
The name Fred. That's because I'm non-binary, and Fred is the...
They got a damn cow on a kid's show, on a children's show, talking about he's non-binary. It looks like a boy cow. Sound like a boy cow. Going through puberty. Or a male acting like he's a boy cow going through puberty. And they got this damn cow up here talking about they're non-binary. Now, at least in Uganda, they don't got to worry about shit like this. Call it what you want. But I'm not mad at a country that's doing something like this that at least prevents BS like this being on the television screen. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Because I guarantee you they don't got no propaganda like this for no children over there. I can almost guarantee it. That they don't got no damn Ugandan TV shows where they're promoting stuff like this on television. And this is a Netflix show, by the way. I think it's called, what did they say this show is called on Netflix? So y'all can make sure it's not, y'all don't gotta worry about your kids watching this. What is this? I think they put it somewhere in the comments. What is it called? Did I send it to myself? I might have said it to myself when I said it to myself. You are a boy, Damon. Childish as hell. What is the name of the show? Somebody. Oh, that's what I put. What's the name of the show? Nobody responds to my message. To my comment. What is the name of the show? My daughter loves this show. What is it called? What's the name of the show? Sorry, but you got to stop so I can make sure. Riley Jones. Yeah, please make sure your child is not watching this. This is a show on Netflix. But yeah, see, I'm not mad at Uganda because at the very least, you don't got to worry about turning on your TV screen and walking away from it from 2 minutes and having them programmed by something like this or being exposed to something like this. At the very least, at the very damn least. And we can sit here and judge and, point the finger all you want. But at the end of the day, again, that is their damn country. That is their country. Okay. And if the brothers and sisters over there is cool with that being the standard, then it is what it is. Again, I'm not mad at it. Honestly. And at the end of the day, I believe in freedom of choice. But at the same time, we got to draw the line somewhere, man. We got to draw the line somewhere. Because this is, again, if they got to go to that extreme, it's only because they're combating extremes like these. It's only because they're combating extremes like this. That just is what it is, man. We living in a world where you can't even turn on your damn TV for 5 minutes without your child seeing something they ain't supposed to see. Get alone YouTube or your phone or app. I had to delete a damn app off my nephew's phone. I think it was for like 8+ or like 10+ or something like that because one of the damn ads, one of them games that pop up on the phone that they always get kids to download and they have a bunch of ads on them. You always gotta watch a video or something to get to the next part of the game or something like that. One of the ads up there had a girl character, like with these very inappropriate sounds, like making like, I'm like, what the hell? I'm thinking he watching something he's supposed to, and she just running through like a little field or something. It's an ad with her running through like something, jumping over stuff. And she's like, and it sounds like she's moaning, running through the damn. I'm like, yo, what is that? Delete that shit off your phone immediately. Game gotta go. What is it? Is this for 4+? Is this for 6+? I've got to make sure it's in his range. And even my older niece, who's 8, gotta watch her damn apps because if his shit got it, her shit might have it too. But you're talking about even the slightest thing. You can't even trust giving your child a phone just to watch it, just to play a game no more. Those are extremes. When they start coming for your children, now we're dealing with extremes. So that's why I'm like, I'm not mad at Uganda. I'm not mad at it. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not mad at the fact that they put in there specifically that they're banning the promotion. That's specific, and they put that in there for an intentional reason. They put that in there intentionally, okay? And so they moving smart. I'm gonna just say that we might need to take up some of that influence as FBAs. I'm gonna say that, but we might need to take up. I'm just saying, cause it's getting real out here in these streets, man. And they come for the children. They definitely come for the children. So yeah, we might need to take up a little bit of influence on them. I'm just saying, okay. They took a stance against the pervert activity. Yeah. I do get some of this stuff here is out of hand with the pronouns. It is. It's out of hand. It's outrageous, egregious, everything in between. But Uganda is actually about it. LOL. If only they use that same energy to get out the colonizer. That's T. Trill Bill, that's T. Okay, now that's T. That's T. That's T. That's T. Yeah, they still making a good stance on that though. I gotta respect it. I miss you, gorgeous. Gorgeous, good to see you. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Who was it? Japan who wouldn't allow no effeminate images? Yeah, I think no. Was it China? I thought it was China. Was it Japan? I thought it was China. They wouldn't allow no effeminate images of males on TV. Can anyone help me out? I thought it was China. Iron Will. I'm not sure. It might have been China, but it could have been Japan. It was definitely an Asian country. It was definitely an Asian country. But I respect that too. I was all for that. We need to say that's something like that. We need to pick up some of these tools they're using, some of these strategies they're using to combat this, because this is outrageous. I mean, this is just outrageous. The amount of feminine, I've been talking about this for a minute. Not even just effeminate Negroes, it's effeminate men. I mean, and masculine women. It's not even just a big propaganda for just us anymore. I'm talking about in general. You can turn on any show and there's going to be a role reversal of men and women. There's going to be some effeminate men and there's going to be some masculine women. I mean, damn near any show you turn on, literally any show that has just came out in the last 4-5 years, especially, there's going to be at least 2 to 3 characters that have some sort of role reversal. At least 2 to 3, especially if it's black, especially if it's a black show. It's going to be something in there where there's the characteristics of male and female are going to be swapped somehow, some way. And that's very intentional. That's very intentional, for sure. I just now doing that non-binary stuff for a trend. Some of them are for sure. Oh, you know what? Some of them are for sure. I'm glad you said that. Some of them are doing it for a trend. And some of them are doing it for tokens and trinkets and awards, and to push the agenda, to push the agenda. Now look at this, what I seen, because y'all know that Angela Bassett was duped out of that. She was really that supporting actress Oscar was really, stolen from her by Jamie Lee Curtis for that damn role she had in what was it? What role was that inside that movie? Everything, everywhere, all at once. I actually kind of like that movie. It was cool. I'm not gonna say kind of. I enjoyed the movie. It was a good movie. Other than the propaganda, they had the gay lesbian, the gay Asian, and they had the mother end up turning gay with the, what you call it, and then they had a bunch of feminist stuff in there. It was, of course, I peeped all that shit. But other than that, I like the action. I like the, kind of the gist of it, the pace of the movie. It was kind of cool. Different dimensions. It was a cool little movie. I ain't gonna hold you. But I definitely did not think that Jamie Lee Curtis deserved any sort of award. Damn sure not an Oscar over Angela Bassett, out of all people, for sure. She definitely did not deserve no damn Oscar for that role. I'm sorry. Hot dog fingers. What you turn into a sumo wrestler? What part did she deserve a damn Oscar for? I'm confused. Let me know. But they gave her the damn Oscar. Okay, of course, that's how these people do. They've been trying to play with my girl all these years, my auntie all these years. It is what it is. We don't worry about these white ass award shows anyways. But I found this very interesting. I was like, oh, so this is why she got the award. Oh, this is why. Listen to this.
Jamie Lee Curtis revealed that she gave her Oscar they/them pronouns in support of her trans daughter, Ruby. It's the little things that parents can do to show their kids that they support them.
Hey, oh, look at this.
Here they are.
Have we named her? What's her?
I'm in support of my daughter Ruby. I'm having them be a they/them.
Oh.
I'm gonna just call them they/them, and they are doing great, and they're settling in, in my life, I never thought in a million years that I would have this couple days, and I'm very, very moved.
Oh, brother. God, give me a break. So she got an award and named her damn award they/them. These people kill me. White people so crazy, bro. These people kill me, bro. She done named the damn award a they/them. She done made the award a they/them, y'all. Lord, give me strength. Help me, Jesus. After her daughter, who is also trans, who's also or non-binary. She's they, them, her damn self, or it, whatever. She's a they, them herself. And yeah. So I'm like, as soon as I seen that, I said, oh, that's why they gave her an award. So she could bring in, they could, help push this propaganda more. That's why. I got you. They could help, she could help push this anti-sexual propaganda more. I gotcha. Understood. And as you know, Jamie Lee Curtis is a ooh as well. She's a small hat. She's a, And y'all know, just a little while ago, which is why I first thought she went in on, who was she going in on? Kanye or Kyrie Irving? I think she was going in on one of them. She was on one of these damn talk shows crying like, oh my God, I just can't believe what they said about our community. So I already knew then that she was already working towards something. And when she got the award, that was my first thought, was like, okay, yeah, that's why she got it, because that bullshit she was doing on, she was talking about Kyrie and Kanye, whatever. So because of that, but also because she pushing this. So I'm like, oh, what is it called? You double down on the tokenism. You double down on, getting these awards, on your spot for getting these awards, okay? Because of you going in on the brothers, but also because you got a trans daughter or non-binary daughter, whatever the hell, and then you found a way to insert that into you getting your Oscar. So yeah, and like I said, everything everywhere all at once already had some LGBT, feminist, intersectional propaganda within it by itself. So I'm not surprised that movie was going to get awards. I kind of feeling the movie would. But she definitely still shouldn't have got no damn. I'm sorry, they should have gave that to Auntie, to Angela Bassett. That's outrageous. But I mean, I'm not surprised. Here we go. They're gonna give it to the people who do stuff like this. Angela Bassett was not about to get up there and say this is a they them. I ain't gonna put that on Angela Bassett. I'm not putting that on Angela. I'm not putting that on Angela Bassett. Okay. I'm not gonna put that on Angela Bassett. She wouldn't do that. So yeah, they got the right one. They chose the right one. From their perspective to do their fair bidding. And yeah, this outrageous egregious everything between. Yeah, this is just outrageous. What is this? Let's just go. Did I see this too? Supports medically changing kids. Like I said, the children and families you all see that provide us support. President Biden supports you, Vice President across the administration. I seen Rachel Levine. He's let me just show a picture of her, him, whatever. I don't know. This picture, this Lord Jesus, oh my God, Lord, they really let this person turn into a man. Oh my God, turn into a woman. Lord, there should be some sanctions, some restrictions, because golly, come on, y'all really want to make us respect the fact that this is come on now, this don't even, oh Lord, this is a little scary. Am I tripping, or does that look a little scary? That face is gonna haunt me in my dreams. Oh my God, I can't even, look at the eyes. Oh my God, this look like, I don't even know what this look like. This look bad. It's scary. It's scary. Anyway, this is the first, the first transgender, what is she? What is this? The first, I think it's the first transgender, like somebody in the United States. This Assistant Secretary of Health. I think he's the first trans assistant Secretary of Health. But has been called reprehensible for proudly announcing that gender-affirming treatment of transgender kids is supported at the highest levels of President Biden's administration. Oh my God. But y'all ain't gonna say nothing about reparations. Y'all ready to change some kids' genders, but y'all ain't ready to talk about these reparations. Well, talk about the gender, talk about banana black. I'm just saying. Levine, the highest ranking transgender official in the U.S. history, highest ranking transgender. Oh, she's the highest ranking transgender in the U.S. Official in the U.S. history. Made the claim at a talk in Connecticut last month when asked about criticism of health centers treating children with the likes of puberty blockers and hormones. She maintained the attacks are ideologically and politically motivated, and unconscionable. I can say the children and their families and you all as the providers have set the highest levels of the federal government. Levine told the pediatric round session in Hartford, President Biden supports you, Vice President Kamala Harris supports you, across the administration, the department supports you. She said, adding that she talks about this topic everywhere I go. Yeah. Hell nah. See, this is what I'm saying. Uganda, y'all ain't, I'm not mad at Uganda because y'all ain't got to worry about shit like this. Talking about one of the highest people, right? One of the highest ranking people in his administration talking about that the President Biden administration supports stuff like this. Hell, I'm not for altering kids biologically, physically, chemically. Like, we're not altering kids. We're not doing that to children. That's just our, I mean, that is predatory. That is predatory within itself. We're not, like, I'm not for that. And matter of fact, I did see a video. I don't think I sent it to myself, but it was like this girl. I had seen a couple people post it. And I feel like it might have been like a couple people that did it, though. But they was basically naming off a bunch of stuff that was going on, a bunch of laws that was trying to be being passed. And one of the laws that was saying, they was trying to convolute stuff, like with stuff, like some stuff that I was cool with, some stuff that was like, eh. But one of the things I think they were saying was like was it in California? It was in one of these states. I forgot. But it was basically saying how they was trying to reverse the laws of, allowing children to, what was the exact terminology? Of trans children's health care. Like, they was trying to reverse the law so that way children wouldn't have access to trans children or non-gender conforming children wouldn't have access to certain healthcare rights and stuff like that. And I was like, shit, I'm for that. We ain't talking about. I'm all for that. I don't even think we should be allowing kids. We shouldn't be allowing children to be altering their bodies at all. So I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I don't know. She was up there like, oh my God, this is the worst thing. Like, oh my God, so much bad stuff is happening. I'm like, okay, I mean, some of that stuff. But that right there, that ain't bad at all. You know what I'm saying? So again, Uganda. I ain't mad at Uganda. I'm not mad at Uganda. Is all I'm saying. We might need to pick up a few tips and tricks because I'm not mad at that. With bullshit like this going on, I'm not mad at that, man. Shout out to Afro Elite. I ain't see you in the building. Peace of the chat. We already going on an hour and 11 minutes though. Let me get a off here. We're going past the show. I'm hiding anyways, so I'm about to get off here. Miss Doubtfire. And she look worse than Miss Doubtfire, but Miss Doubtfire is a good comparison. She looks terrible. She looks scary. Like, that looks egregious. Seriously. But let me see. Miss Doubtfire is terrifying. Literally. Bar Megan Thee Stallion linked up with Vice President Kamala. She did. Again. Oh, did she already link up with her? I think she did. Or was it somebody else? What's Megan Thee Stallion? I don't know. They keep perverting nature. Yeah. Megan Thee Stallion. I didn't see that. I didn't see her look up with Vice President Kamala Harris. I mean, I don't really care about that shit. It wasn't talking about nothing, relevant, which I'm sure they was probably talking about some propaganda, some relevant propaganda, something that's, not for Black marriage. But whatever. Anyways, make sure y'all hit the link in bio. As a matter of fact, Afro Elite in the chat, we actually doing a 30 for 31. Make sure y'all tune in to Afro Elite channel on the 31st. We're gonna be lit. I need to make sure I get off for the 31st. It's March 31st, right? No, is it March 31st? Is March 31st, right? It's March 31st, right? Shit, did I get off March 31st? I'm gonna have to give up my shit because I work. Oh no, it's a Friday. I'll be fine. I work on Friday. So yeah, March 31st. We're doing another fundraiser for our brother Ozone. Okay, it's gonna be his birthday. We're gonna do like a little talent show. We're gonna speak at rails. We do on all the other fundraisers, but it should be fun. It should be cool. And make sure y'all come through. Drop some money for the brother. Okay. Even if not, just share the live, share with your people, get some other people to come in and donate. It'll be nice. Okay. So yeah, make sure y'all tune in to the Afro Elite channel for that. It's going to be cool. That's going to be coming up next week. I'll talk some more about it in my next lives too. I'll keep mentioning it or whatever. But yeah. Oh, and the OBM. I talked about that on my last OMB. Is it OMB? Office of Management and then OBM. I talked about this in my last live though. We were supposed to call into that town hall meeting. And we was, trying to advocate for FBA being our new name for our lineage, basically, to represent us as the FBA or whatever. And I tried calling up there, y'all. I was on the phone for 2 damn hours. Over 2 hours. Not just 2 hours, my bad. Over 2 hours. Okay. Lord Jesus. And when they finally started taking calls or whatever, because I had called earlier, JoJo told me to call earlier so I could get on the phone line or whatever and be already in line, I guess. And JoJo was actually the first person to go. It's lit. Shout out to JoJo. I actually got some of his. I actually got him speaking on record. And I heard, who else did I hear? Black Alpha Network. Was it him? I think it was Black Alpha Network. I heard Tia Marie, Sister Eve. I was in that meeting with too, JoJo. And I think that was it. I think that was all the people I recognized, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I never got in line, bro. It was outrageous. I mean, I never got called up. It was outrageous, Rich Evans and Twins. And I had to go to work, so I couldn't stay on the phone no longer. So I stayed on there as long as I could. But after that, I had to take my ass work. So I ended up hanging up, so I wasn't able to get up on there. But I did stay in line. It was great. I'm ready everything was winning. But shout out to everybody who did get on there and call. Okay, for FBA. It was a lot of people up there that was advocating for like American Negro, a couple ADOS people up there, Freedmen. But I definitely did hear us in there too, FBA. You feel me? Heard that BM with that joint. It was lit. But yeah, man, it's outrageous everything was winning. That I could not get up there. I definitely wanted to get up there and speak my little piece, you know. Okay, for FBA, but you know, it is what it is. You know, we're here with it. But yeah, shout out to everybody that tried and was able to get on. Afro Lee, did you get up there? Did you get up there? I don't know. I wouldn't know because I didn't hear you after I got off. But hopefully you did get up there if you did call in. I'll be glad. But yeah, anyways, make sure y'all like the stream, share the stream. It's a blast. Comment on the stream, all that jazz. Okay. Follow me on Instagram, __CFWM. Follow my backup, __CFWM2. My Twitter, shots _Ute. Patreon for that exclusive content. I actually just posted a new live on Patreon. I'm reacting to Adam22. He got exposed basically. Shout out to Black Authority. Shout out to the brother of Black Authority. Because he exposed just pearly things and Adam 22 for the suspected white supremacists. I've been who they was. I've been telling y'all, don't trust these non-black people, these white people specifically that come in black spaces. You can't trust these people, man. You cannot. If they coming in there standing 10 toes and trying to fight the just replace the system of white supremacy with a system of justice, you really can't trust these people, man. Why do I gotta keep telling y'all this? Come on, man. I don't know why so many black people was tuning in, collaborating with these people. Oh Lord, it's like, duh. Oh my God, how do y'all keep falling for the trick bag? Shout out to the Black Authority for that, man. I'm so glad he exposed that woman for you. I knew she was a damn anti-black race. I knew it. I knew she was a spectrum. I knew it. That's why I never rocked with her content. As soon as I seen that she got up there, she had Africans on there talking about black people and black issues, and she the only white woman up there. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why is she in our minutes? What's she in our minutes for? Same thing with Adam 22. Yeah, he may not be the only one doing interviews like that, but he got black people on his platform talking about black issues. He bring Reese up there. Who did he bring up there? Did he bring Reese up there? Tariq. A couple people. I'm like, man, I don't trust this thing, man. I'm sorry. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Why are you here? For what? The things that you just trying to exploit, like the Vlads. Come on, like everybody else that's been exploited. Black America. Like, why am I about to do this, man? I don't trust these white people or these non-blacks. I don't do it. Shout out to TBA, okay, for exposing the people, man. It's outrageous. But anyway, again, go to Patreon if y'all want to see me react to that. Him being exposed for a pervert, because he had two other brothers up there, two brothers on the show that actually exposed him for being a perv. So we're just allegedly, gotta be careful with the word. But that was good content. Y'all make sure you go check that out. I have some more content up there soon. Merch website is back up. The link is in the description. Y'all need that merch. Egregious. Oh, let me see. I can't tell the name. Egregious. If you need that merch, let me know. It's in the description below. You need that. Y'all want to hit the cash out to support the zezebih. That's a blessing as well. And make sure you subscribe, like the channel, all that jazz. All right, y'all. I will see y'all on the next one. Never trust the coast word. Never trust the coast word. Shout out to Deron. Iron Will, Marcus Moore, The Real Israel, Giselle, Afro Elite, Marcus Moore, Tyrone, Isaiah, the Wordsmith, JP. Y'all some real ones for rocking with the realists. I do appreciate y'all. Peace.